Hey guys, what's going on? So welcome back to episode 15 of my little series of going from 0 to 100 million gold and a brand new character. If you've been enjoying the series, make sure you leave a like, subscribe to the channel for some more, and turn on the bell notification so you don't miss future uploads. So before we get into the video, I just want to mention my Halloween costume contest. So literally tomorrow is Halloween, so it's the last day you can enter here and try and win the crown prize. So if you don't know, you can win 3,000 crowns for coming first in the competition, and you can also vote on other people's costumes if you think they're really good. So just join my Discord, link in the description, and you can simply just upload a picture of your character in costume and you can possibly win the 3,000 crowns. So I'm just going to go over what has sold since the last episode, guys, okay? So looking in the mail, we've sold Briarheart daggers for 15k, sold combining gauntlets for 30k, we sold an Inferno of Dark Convergence for 100k, we've got 50k for our Dwarven desk, we got another 30k for a dagger, someone caught me stuff on the wrong account, meant to be my main. Got another 50k for another Dwarven furnishing, Radiant Sword sold, Companion Resto sold for 30k, Dwarven Table sold for 50k again, Trinamac Leg sold for 13k, Regatta Dagger sold for 3k, Dark Brotherhood Staff sold for 11k, 160k for our Salzan Shoulders, that's really good. We got 37k for our Mother Sorrow Breeches and Divines, we got another 37k for another pair. Also we got 3k for a Robe of Dark Conversions and a random trip. So first thing we did today was we went and leveled up our Legend Main. We're now level 16 in that, so that means we're only 3 levels away from having the max level of Force Lock, so we have a 75% chance to pick any lock. Now, that's going to be really good because in between things like looking for dungeons, we can be farming for Mother Sorrow pieces, etc. in chests. Then went to do some trader checks again, so I actually found a stack of these little mushroom furnishings for less than a K each. These were actually selling for 5k each for me in the last episode, so I'm going to grab those, of course. Hopefully we just made about 400k profit from that. So that's our main big buy today. Obviously I'll show you everything else at the end of the video as well. Obviously still working on our actual characters so we can go do some more hard content so we can get a little bit more money made. So again, we're doing our daily battleground here, 750k XP for completing one of these, really good. Plus we're getting the passive AP, which means eventually we can buy a load of like alliance pots and sell those for probably 30k a stack. So pretty good to do your daily battleground there. Also doing our daily normal dungeon, again 750k XP for doing this. Plus you get a quest if you haven't done the dungeon before, plus you get 10 transmutes for doing your daily random, so really good overall for building our character. So I also went and done my Blackwood dailies today, so all we're doing is killing the world boss and killing a delve boss, so basically didn't get too much out of this, just got a Deadlands Assassin ring and then some other like general little green furnishing. Really didn't make much money from that, but worth doing in case you pull a purple furnishing out of there. I also then went and done a fine layer on veteran, so at the time of the video basically the fine layer mask was dropping there and it's worth about 400k if you drop one of those, plus you can get all the fine layer motifs like the chests, which are also around about 100k sale on Xbox anyway. So yeah, pretty good to be doing fine layer. Did that, didn't unfortunately get anything much off worth there, but we did collect a couple of dragon bones and those are selling for 5k each on Xbox, so keep that in mind when you're doing fine layer. Also, just while we were waiting for fine layers to come up and basically just get into dungeons, what we were doing was just running through the Shan, opening a couple of chests there, trying to get Mother Sorrow pieces. So actually making a bit of use out of our Legend Main passives there for now. We'll get a little bit faster over time. You probably see me feel a couple of lockpicks here, but yeah, that's what we're doing in between dungeons. So it's a really good little passive money maker to bring your money per hour up if you are waiting for dungeons and things like that. So something else we did today was we started our Scrying. So obviously our character is not the strongest, he's only level 300. We want to give him the best gear possible, so we need to start getting mythic items. So we want things like the kilt and the Death Dealer's Feet ring. So we're going to do a bit of Scrying, a bit of grinding that way. And also Scrying is not terrible money with all the little bits of loot you get over time. So at the end of Scrying today, we got the level 3 Scrying and excavating skill. Now we've done like an hour here, probably a little bit less. So Scrying's really mind numbing, just so you guys know. I'm sure you all do know if you've already done it. But yeah, trying to work that up to level 7 to get mythics, but we're really not going to push it all out in one episode because I would just jump off a cliff. So obviously throughout the day, we've been doing a little bit more shopping, buying a couple more items. So I'm just going to quickly go over everything that we actually bought today and everything that's actually sold during the episode being filmed. Okay, so whenever we finished doing our trader checks today, we ended up with 22 items. We had 932k left over, so we only spent about 400k today. But what we did get was a set of Dark Convergence gloves. We got a Mother Sorrow ring in purple. We got a Legion Zero Podron. We got a stack of Mastic. Got Mola Kenna shoulder piece. That's going to go up in price. We got Maelstrom's Greatsword. We got Companion Epaulets in a nice trait. We got Companion Staff in a nice trait as well, Resto. We got a Glove of Mother Sorrow there. We We got an ice staff of powerful assault, and that's going to sell for like 300k. It's going to be really nice. We got a Legion Zero Sabaton for quite low price. We found a Ricochet Lantern for only like 20k. Find a Legion Zero Girdle again for like less than like 2k. Find a Ring of Necropotence there in purple. We find quite a lot of the Alliance spell potions there for, I think it was around 16k stack. So we're actually going to buy a load of those and just list them again for like 30. We're going to make hopefully a decent profit on that. We got another Ring of Necropotence there. We got obviously 74 of these little mushroom things that are going to sell for hopefully 5k each. So I actually went and did a little bit more scrying in between this and actually ending the video. So basically our stack of mastic had sold already for 105k. So that was quite a lot of money already made. We also bought a couple of extra items here as well. So we got another exemplary Triune ring. We got a purple ring of dark conversions there for quite cheap. And we actually sold our Necropotence ring as well. We sold a Sash of Mother Sorrow in Divines. And I think we also sold a Mother Sorrow ring in purple. So I'm just going to go list all that stuff now. So in Chili's, we have an exemplary Triune ring, an ice staff of powerful assault up for 330, basically. A lot of our Alliance spell draft potions. We have quite a lot of companion gear in blue we're trying to buy in nice trades and sell on. Obviously, we have our mushroom plants we're trying to sell for around about 5k each. And then we just have stuff that's been on the trader for a little while there in Chili's. In Map Masters, again, we have quite a lot of our Alliance spell draft potions up for around about 30k. We also have another stack of mushrooms up there, and then just a couple again things that have been up for a little while in the trader. In Dynasty, we have a purple ring of dark convergence up for 80k. We have a couple of stacks of materials here we found quite cheap. We've got a companion resto in soothing up for 30k. Again, just this stuff's quite nice. A couple of Alliance spell draft potions and a couple of Mother Sorrow pieces, things like that. Dark convergence gloves there in Divines. Again, we're just more mushrooms and things like that. We've listed our nice lanterns up there for 200k and our Legion Zero items for 30k. Everything else there is just, again, older stuff. In Ring of Darkness, we have mushrooms and then just things that are older in the traders that were in previous episodes. And in Sublime Armor, we have a Restive Staff up for 40k there. It's in the wrong trait. We have Deadland Assassin's Rings up for 30k each. More mushrooms, our Leowin Hearth and things like that were on the trader beforehand. So that's where we're leaving off the video today, guys. So we have 1 million coins essentially, and we are level 330 CP right now. Obviously our character's looking quite nice, so we're getting into it now. We're getting to the point where we're going to be making quite a bit of money every episode, or so I hope. So yeah, guys, if you did enjoy the video, remember to leave a like on it, subscribe to the channel for more content like this, and don't forget to join the Discord and enter the Halloween costume contest. Today is the last day for that, okay?